Hey everybody, welcome back to Old Mountain Bricks. Today we're taking a look at the Palace Cinema, the LEGO modular building originally released in 2013, set number 10232 with 2,194 pieces. Today we're going to be doing a time-lapse speed build of the Palace Cinema and give you my full detailed review how this building stacks up 10 years later. Here it is, the Palace Cinema. Looks great for 10 years old for a LEGO modular building. Definitely some interesting techniques were used. It was fun to always build words with LEGO, like in the word palace on the sign, and a little bit of repetitive on the roof with these cylinders. As you kind of spin it around, you'll see like the back is a bit of an eyesore. I wish there was a little bit more on the roof and kind of finished up this back, because in a LEGO city, it's often you might have to turn your buildings from time to time and it needs to look good from all sides. So this little open part right here is probably my least favorite thing about the building, but overall, this was really fun to build. Of course, this LEGO set is famous or infamous, depending on how you look at it, for a number of things. It comes with a red base plate. It comes with the famous green brick separator, one of two sets that I know of that come with a green one. If you know what the other one is, let me know in the comments down below. But let's take a closer look. It does come with a number of minifigures. Again, we'll take a detailed look as we kind of go through the floors together on a closer view of it. You know, 10 years, it still has a bit of the brittle feature that we saw with the pet shop in the Brittle Brown condo. So a few of those, but not as bad, because that was, I think, in 2011. So it was a little better by then, but still hadn't totally figured it out yet. So I had a couple issues on some of those. It's the smaller pieces that really kind of cause problems. Also infamous because this is the only LEGO modular building that comes with stickers. These on the side here for the movies and the little marquee sign are all stickers. Of course, in later modular buildings, everything is done as a print piece. I think there's a couple printed pieces in this, but overall nothing too exciting. Again, no jumpers or anything, so you can't really pose your minifigures out front. You can kind of sit them there, but not like some of the other later modular buildings that have those jumpers to really position things into spot. Same with like this little rope line and the little searchlights that come with it. That just has this authentic look that you get with a LEGO modular building. One that anybody who knows LEGO immediately knows this is a modular building, this is a classic, and when you see it in someone's city, you're like, ah, there's the Palace Cinema. You know what it is right from looking at it. And I think that's something they take into consideration when designing new modular buildings. It needs to have an iconic look, and that's something I've always enjoyed about the LEGO modular building collection. Okay, and here we go. Let's take a closer look at the Palace Cinema. We're going to start at the roof and make our way down. You can see it has a little entry door right here as far as being able to have that roof access. And if you take a really close look, if I can get the camera in here, you can see the brittle brown issue I was having earlier. Okay. In here we can see two of the minifigures. I believe they are known as the actors of the set there, a woman and a man. Man with the white gloves on. You can see kind of that sticker piece in there. Again, we were talking about the stickers earlier, but that's like the cinema screen. As we rotate around, again, you can get a closer look at that staircase kind of with the reddish brown stairs and the broken ones I had a couple issues with. And back here you can see kind of a little projector detail. It was a fun little build. None as good as the one made a few years later in the Mickey Mouse set that we just did with for the 100. But cool to see kind of how that is evolved over time. You can see kind of these reddish brown windows with some of those grill type brick pieces. There are some masonry bricks used in this set, but not as many as maybe future sets. And again, here's a closer look at the Palace Cinema sign with the holes in it and the interesting techniques that were used. A lot of folks have used light kits on this particular set to light up all of those lights on there, and I think that looks really neat, especially on this set in particular. Okay, and now we go down to the ground floor. So keep in mind, I did put this on a Mills plate. Originally, this would be a red plate or a red base plate, but I think it doesn't look too bad based on what I accidentally threw down here with kind of like the cashier area being sectioned off over there as far as folks being able to buy tickets out the windows, as you can see. Then kind of the stair area, and then the welcome and the snack bar. I've definitely been to a few movie theaters that had some weird carpet, so hey, I guess it works out for what we're looking at. But here's another backside look. Those are stickers again. They are on both sides, so it's interesting trying to line those up in order for them to look as good as they can. But you can see some tasty treats down there with some popcorn and some like cookies or cotton candy looking things, and then like some butter and such for the popcorn. And again, here's kind of the back, just nothing too special, overall fairly plain. And here's a kind of closer look at the car, if I can get it to focus. Black is hard to see kind of against this here. You can see, you know, wheels seem kind of small for this particular vehicle. Doors do open. You can see the dollar bills in there that were said to kind of put there. Looks like maybe a child actor or something with kind of the short legs with printing on the front and back, so that's fun to see. And then a little cab driver. And last person up front here is a little like photographer or paparazzi type person here, just with the basic smiles, of course, which was the style at the time when this set came out back in 2013. And of course the famous green brick separator. So altogether it's three main pieces here that kind of go together rather quickly. So let's slap this thing back together and take one final look. All right, so now that we're back together in one piece, like I was saying, this is a great looking modular building, and I'm excited to have it in the collection. It's been retired for a bit, so anytime you open up one of these older sets, you know, it makes you feel a little nostalgic and how fortunate you are to be in this situation, be able to place something in the Lego City, such as the Palace Cinema. And again, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like and comment, subscribe, as it really helps the channel out. But until next time, have a good one.